Both baseball and softball are working to close out the season strong as the playoffs quickly approach. The two teams took the field last night, and Mackenzie Hamilton will have your highlights.
The Prosper boys volleyball team took on the Lovejoy Leopards last Monday in efforts to raise money for Relay for Life and to bring home some bragging rights. Reagan Ranzer shows the highlights from the game later in the show.
And Claudia Yates gives us a preview of what you can expect from Relay for Life tomorrow night.
Eagle Nation News starts right now.
What is up, Prosper High School? Today is Thursday, April 20th. I'm Brandon Bonaparte.
And I'm Abby Smith. Here are today's top stories. Yesterday, Fox News fired Bill O'Reilly, one of the top-rated news hosts in cable. His termination comes weeks after harassment allegations arose. Reports state that O'Reilly dished out over $13 million in settlements following these allegations.
Relay for Life kicks off tomorrow promptly at 6 o'clock and lasts all the way until midnight. The cost of the event is $10 with $1 tickets that can be purchased to participate in games and activities. Last year this event raised over $40,000 and this year's goal is a lofty one, amounting to $50,000.
As you've probably seen sharply dressed students around the school, the UIL band competition was being held here at Prosper High School. Concert band received a 2-2-1 from the judges, making their overall score a 2, and both symphonic band and wind symphony earned a sweepstakes, receiving a 1 rating from all three judges.
Last week, our men's volleyball team squared off against Lovejoy in the Eagles' Nest to renew a rivalry that once sparked both schools. And as Reagan Ranzer reports, there may have been even more to this game than meets the eye.
Relay for Life is just around the corner, which means the demands for fundraising are at its all-time high. From fundraisers like Pink Out to Cash for Cancer, students are finding every way to raise money for the upcoming event. Due to the known rivalry of Lovejoy and Prosper, this game was intense and popular. In order to get the most out of this attention, the boys volleyball team decided to fundraise and bring awareness for the Relay for Life event. The game took place on Monday, April 10th.
We've been on a supplementary diet for the past 3 weeks, preparing protein, high whey, lots of vegetables, everything. Blake has been training me night and day for the past year for this game.
And we just thought it'd be fun since we've always had a rival with Lovejoy, and we just thought this is one way we could have people come out.
We're fundraising for the Relay for Life. It's a great foundation, great cause. Just save money to help the cancer patients and stuff like that, and like that kind of stuff.
Prosper took charge from the start in the first 3 games, beating the Lovejoy Leopards.
We won 3 today. We had no practices, but you know what? We came ready to play, and we got the dub. No different than any other game. We took it one step at a time, prepared and executed.
Well, a lot of it just had to do everyone trying to work together. This was Ryan really had an idea where he just wanted to bring 2 schools that normally would compete to make it for a good cause, and it's a really good idea to help with a fundraiser for Relay for Life. Behind me is our winning team. They're taking a team pick in their jerseys, and we just beat Lovejoy, so.
All proceeds from the event go towards Relay for Life, which will be on April 21st from 6 to midnight in the PHS practice field. For more information, contact a StuCo member. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Reagan Ranzer.
When we come back, Claudia Yates has a Relay for Life preview.
FCA will be meeting during Eagle Time on Friday starting April 21st in room 1228. The annual senior campout is scheduled for Friday, April 28th from 7 to 11 p.m. in the MPF. The Safe Club meets on Thursday, April 19th after school in room 112. A free outdoor concert featuring jazz band from Reynolds, Rogers, and Prosper High School will be on May 5th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Students are encouraged to bring a lawn chair and enjoy the performances.
Relay for Life is the world's largest fundraising event for cancer. Tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to midnight, Prosper will be hosting Relay for Life, with all organizations from all around the community coming together to raise money for a worthy cause. Here with a preview of what exactly to expect is Student Life reporter Claudia Yates.
April 21st, this empty field will be transformed into Relay for Life to recognize and honor those who went through cancer. Right here, this Friday, Prosper High School will be hosting the event Relay for Life to fundraise and gain support for cancer survivors and those who have been affected by the disease.
I am a ovarian cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in September of 2004 and went through major surgery and then went through 6 rounds of chemotherapy, finished chemotherapy in March 3rd of 2005. So I am 12 years considered to be cancer-free. Relay for Life to me is a chance for survivors and survivor families to come together and raise money for cancer research and to bring hope and inspiration for those that have gone through cancer and for those who are going through cancer currently. 88% do not survive my type of cancer. So when I do walk the survivor walk, I think about that and I think how lucky I am to be with my husband and my children and to see them grow up and to be there for those who are going through it right now.
We have live music, a musician coming, there will be tons of games, food, bounce houses, and a hamster ball.
The event starts at 6 p.m. and there's a $10 entrance fee. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Claudia Yates.
Now let's send it over to Reagan Rancer with your social media update.
Good morning, Prosper High School. I'm Reagan Rancer with your daily dose of social media. Now, last week I asked you to hashtag your prom proposals on Twitter. Our first entry is from Matt_Boostrom, who went door to door in search for his prom date. Next, we have our very own Jack Parker asking varsity soccer player Haley Birmingham with adorable little puppies. If you want a chance to be featured on ENN, make sure you hashtag your prom proposals on Twitter to your picture. Now, a new app called Atom has been climbing up the charts in the Apple Store. It's a movie ticketing service that allows you to pre-order tickets and not have to wait in line. But not only does it let you do all this from your phone, you can also pre-order concession food and skip to the front of the line. It also allows you to make movie plans with friends with picking a movie and buying tickets separately with just a few clicks, using credit card, Apple Pay, or even PayPal. It's open to almost any theater, so if you don't have plans this weekend, I suggest you download the app and try it out. Speaking of movies, next month Netflix has released a list of shows and movies that will hit the popular movie site. From famous Forrest Gump, Happy Feet, and Southpaw, and even coming out with a bunch of Netflix original films. So stay tuned for editions next May. Also, make sure you are following at Eagle Nation News for prizes, updates, and more. Well, that's a wrap for today's social media update. I'm Reagan Rancer.
This commercial break, Hannah Dennis is in studio with your 3-day weather forecast.
Young Life Camp is from June 24th to July 2nd at Frontier Ranch in Colorado. See Miss Kate's in room 2232 for details.
Meet in the Middle meets Tuesday, April 25th during all lunches in Miss Barrios' room number 1014. Any junior boys interested in signing up for the Powder Puff cheer team, please see coaches Ashley Richardson, Haley Stallings, Carolyn Yee, and Emily Crone. Turn in senior baby pictures to Miss Hamlin in room 1256 by Friday, April 28th.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation. It looks like we will have severe storms with the cold front on Friday night. There are possibilities of hail, strong winds, flash flooding, and tornadoes. Moving on to the 3-day forecast, today the high reaches 84 and there is no chance of rain. It will be a partly cloudy day with high winds reaching 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow the high reaches 83 and we have a 20% chance of rain throughout the day. Overnight we will have a 60% chance of thunderstorms. The winds will be pretty strong with them reaching 15 to 25 miles per hour throughout the day and overnight. Saturday the high reaches 69 and we have a 20% chance of thunderstorms throughout the day. The cold front that moved in Friday night will have taken full effect by now. Looking towards the rest of the weekend, it looks like we will be in the 70s until we hit the first part of next week. We will be back up in the 80s by then. I'm Hannah Dennis and hopefully we will only get rain tomorrow night.
After this commercial break, Mackenzie Hamilton is at the sports deck with your sports update.
Student Council will have their Relay for Life fundraiser tomorrow, Friday the 21st. Students can wear hats, Nike shorts, and leggings if they pay $2 tomorrow. Students are encouraged to bring dollar bills tomorrow for our school-wide break. Students are encouraged to wear purple tomorrow in support for the Relay for Life event.
Brandon, both softball and baseball are quickly approaching the playoff season.
Here to discuss that and much more is Mackenzie Hamilton. Mackenzie?
That is right. Today we will be discussing softball and baseball's current season as they look towards the playoffs. First up is softball's last game on Friday night against the Colony. The Cougars are rated first in district and have proved to be the Eagles' toughest competition all year.
After taking a tough loss to the Colony at their first meeting, 16-0, the Lady Eagles came back with vengeance for their second matchup. In the first inning, the Eagles kept the Cougars to 1 run, but as the game advanced, the Colony was able to steadily bring in more. In the third inning, Alex Beatty hit a double and Natalie Filiatro hit a single, bringing in 2 runs for Prosper, making the score 4-2. The Cougars kept the Eagles at this score, though, and finished off the game 11-2.
Coming off this tough loss, the Lady Eagles continued to rebound, and last night against Carrollton Creekview, they clinched a playoff spot with a 3-0 win. They will be playing tomorrow night at home at 7 o'clock for their last district game of the season. It will also be senior night. On Tuesday night, the Prosper Eagle baseball team hosted the Carrollton Creekview Mustangs, looking to improve their record to 24-4. Zach Wilson got the game started in the bottom of the first inning for the Eagles, getting the first hit of the game and then getting sent home by Brandon Webb. Webb was then returned the favor by Kyler Grimsey with an RBI double. The rest of the game continued in a similar fashion, with the Eagles having a total of 15 hits, and pitcher Jamie Janko and the defense keeping the Mustangs to 2 hits and 0 runs. The final score of the game was 10-0 Prosper. The Eagles will be playing on the road tomorrow night. The first pitch will be thrown at 7:15. Lastly, before we go, tennis had their regional tournament on Tuesday and Wednesday, and none of the Prosper players advanced to state. Congratulations to seniors Swashka Iyengar, Reed Lohman, Cade Smith, Bryden Jones, Emma Lagouche LaRue, and CJ Briscoe for a great season. That's all I have for you today. For Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Mackenzie Hamilton, back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Now here's one final announcement. The Spirit Leadership class is selling Mr. Wright's memory shirt. The shirt features all of his quotes from over the past 5 years at Prosper. Money will go to support the game day celebration by purchasing your comfort color at the Eagle Shack. The last day to order is May 1st, and the cost is $15.
That's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Abby Smith.
And I'm Brandon Bonaparte. Live long and prosper.